What is Matt Damon up to now? From a surprise streaming hit 15 years later to a controversial thriller topping charts, plus a legendary star who almost played Jason Bourne and a cult classic returning to cinemas. Hollywood Men has all the inside scoop. You won't want to miss this. First up, we're diving deep into the unexpected resurgence of Matt Damon's Western epic, True Grit, finding a massive new audience on streaming. How is this 15-year-old classic dominating the charts today? Then we uncover a shocking what-if from Hollywood history. The legendary Burt Reynolds, who was almost cast as Jason Bourne before Matt Damon. What could have been, and why did he pass on the role that defined a franchise? And the hits keep coming as Matt Damon's latest thriller, Los Instigadores, is a global streaming #1 despite critical pans, fueling sequel rumors. Plus, get ready for the epic return of Kevin Smith's controversial cult classic Dogma to cinemas in stunning 4K. Stick around and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. True Grit is finding a brand new audience on streaming, 15 years after its initial release. This critically acclaimed Western, directed by the Coen brothers and starring Matt Damon, Jeff Bridges, and Haley Steinfeld, has become a surprise streaming hit on Paramount+, proving that quality genre entertainment still resonates deeply with audiences. The film, originally released in 2010, was a box office success and garnered 10 Academy Award nominations. Its current popularity on Paramount+ highlights a continued appetite for classic westerns, fitting right in with other popular genre content on the platform. Viewers are flocking to the film, drawn by its compelling narrative of a teenage farmhand seeking vengeance and the stellar performances from its cast, securing its place as a modern Western masterpiece. Don't go anywhere, because the twists and turns in Hollywood are far from over. Next, we're revealing the legend who nearly stepped into Jason Bourne's shoes before Matt Damon. Before Matt Damon became synonymous with the iconic Jason Bourne, Hollywood legend Burt Reynolds was actually considered for the lead role in The Bourne Identity. In the early 1980s, Reynolds was at the peak of his stardom, known for his charismatic performances in action comedies. However, after a career crossroads, he turned down the opportunity to star as the amnesiac CIA agent, a decision that has become one of Hollywood's great what-ifs. Reynolds' career had begun to dip in the late 80s, and taking on the role of Bourne, directed by the meticulous Jack Clayton, could have potentially revitalized his career. Clayton's perfectionism, however, was notorious, and many wonder if the pairing would have been a creative success or a disaster. Ultimately, Reynolds' refusal paved the way for Matt Damon to define the role, leading to a blockbuster franchise that has captivated audiences for years. But the story of Matt Damon's impact on thrillers isn't over yet. Get ready for a deep dive into his latest streaming sensation that's defying critics. Matt Damon's latest collaboration with director Doug Liman, the action thriller Los Instigadores, has rocketed to the #1 spot on streaming charts in 96 countries, despite a lukewarm reception from critics. Released on Apple TV Plus on August 9, 2024, the film, which pairs Damon with Casey Affleck in a chaotic heist against a corrupt politician, has clearly struck a chord with global audiences, proving that star power and a compelling premise can overcome critical reservations. Despite a 41% score on Rotten Tomatoes, the film's massive viewership is fueling speculation about a potential sequel. This reunion between Damon and Liman, who previously worked together on The Bourne Identity, has reignited interest in their dynamic, with both actors reportedly open to returning for a follow-up. The narrative, which features a strong supporting cast including Alfred Molina and Ron Perlman, has generated debate, with critics pointing to uneven pacing and thin storytelling, while audiences have embraced the high-octane action and the chemistry between Damon and Affleck. And speaking of iconic films making a comeback, prepare for the return of a controversial cult classic that's hitting the big screen in stunning 4K. Kevin Smith's audacious and irreverent religious satire, Dogma, is returning to UK and Irish cinemas this November in a spectacular 4K restoration, marking its 25th anniversary. originally released in 1999. The film, starring an all-star ensemble cast including Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, Linda Fiorentino, and Alan Rickman, sparked widespread conversation and controversy with its unique take on theological concepts and heavenly shenanigans. This remastered edition, subtitled Dogma, Resurrected, follows two fallen angels, Bartleby and Loki, played by Affleck and Damon, as they attempt to exploit a loophole to re-enter heaven, threatening the very fabric of existence. Their path is complicated by a reluctant abortion clinic worker tasked with stopping them. Following a successful theatrical run in the US earlier this year and a sold-out North American tour, the 4K version offers fans a chance to experience the cult classic as never before, whether they missed it in its initial run or have kept the film alive through unofficial channels. That's all the breaking news for today, but the stories don't end here. Join us next time for even more exclusive Hollywood insights. That's a wrap on today's Hollywood Bombshells. Matt Damon's True Grit is a streaming sensation 15 years later. Burt Reynolds nearly played Jason Bourne. Damon's Los Instigadores is a global chart topper despite critics. And Dogma is back in theaters in 4K. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Hollywood Men for all your entertainment news, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update, drop a comment below telling us what you thought, and follow us on all our socials for behind-the-scenes action. We'll see you next time.